during the game?
Not at all. I'm not really a nervous person. I was just excited to get out there and play hard for my team. All week I've been preaching to my team. It's not about me. It's about the Bulls stepping up and making a name for ourselves. So the homecoming or whatever you want to call it, it was nice to come back home and play in front of my fans and friends and family. But it was much bigger than that.
BJ, can you talk about the recruiting trail and what you went through in high school and what looking at FSU and USF and other programs and not staying home in Tallahassee?
USF gave me the opportunity to play both football and basketball. And they have a family atmosphere, and Coach Levitt, I felt like he was a person I could trust, and USF is what I went with. As far as other schools, are concerned, every school that recruited me was a great program. I just felt more comfortable at USF.
Talk about the 2 touchdown throws and also the long pass you hit.
Well, the receivers got open. They used some double moves and they ran great routes. It was just my job to get it to them. So all the credit goes to them.
The first touchdown against State, were you doing the chop going down the sideline?
Huh?
Were you doing the chop as you went down the sideline?
Oh, of course not. I'm not a person that tries to taunt or talk trash or anything like that.
Did FSU offer you?
No, they didn't.
They didn't. Sure. I know it's not the way you wanted to come into this position, but you came here, you did this in your hometown. Could you have really dreamed of this a few weeks ago?
No, I couldn't. All the honor, goes to God, and I felt like He put me in this position. And, I just had to, make the most of my opportunity.
Can you talk though about the enormity of this win for this program to beat an in-state or like Florida State?
Well, it's big. Everyone talks about the Big Three, and we're trying to make a name for ourselves. And I feel like this is the first step.
Coach said you maybe tried to press just a little in the second half. Did you feel that way? Maybe try to make a few too-minute things have try to have?
Kind of. There's still a lot of things I can work on. Going to film this weekend and focus on the little things. As far as this game tomorrow, and then Monday move on to Syracuse.
Did anybody say anything? Did Coach Brown, any of the other players on the other team say anything to you after the game?
Yeah, a couple of my teammates that I played with and played against. I talked to Josh Aguirre a little bit. And me and them, talked a little bit, but that's about it.
BJ, Matt, did he say anything to you after the game?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Matt probably gave one of the biggest hugs. He was happy and proud for me, and I have a lot of respect for Matt.
Did you see your family yet, BJ?
Huh?
Did you see your family yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen them.
What are you going to do when you see your family?
I don't know. I don't know what they might do.
Mom's going to chew you out for throwing 2 interceptions.
After the game,
how
far from the stadium?
Probably 20, 30 minutes.
Getting a win like this, BJ, in your first start, do you think it gives the rest of the team confidence now? Because this is really the beginning of the BJ Daniels era. It couldn't have began any better than this. How much confidence does it give the whole team, you think?
Like I said before, it's not about me, but as far as the team, it gives us a lot of confidence and momentum, going into the Big East.
BJ, would you have liked to have been offered a scholarship here, and would you have considered it if you...
Right now, I'm just happy for the win. That's all I'm thinking about.
Also, do you think there is a Big Four now?
I don't know. That's up to you guys.
BJ, how much, you said you didn't feel pressure, but the defense, the way the defense played today, how much did that help to take that pressure off?
A lot. The defense did a great job. They stepped up in a lot of big ways and getting turnovers and things like that. And our field position wasn't that great. Their special team, Florida State special team was awesome. But the defense, doing what they did, really helped a lot.
In your first start against a team like this, you're supposed to come out nervous, shaky, but was the fact that it was here and you're just so familiar, did that help? Did you just feel like you were at home for the game? Yeah,
I definitely felt comfortable. I felt like I knew I've been here before. I just wasn't on the field. So, as far as me being nervous and having jitters, that wasn't a factor at all.
Not many people gave you a chance. You were 16-point underdogs. Did you guys talk about that at all? Or
not at all. All week we preach. It's about us. Each week that's what the mindset we need to go into the game. It's definitely about us, and we have to do what we have to do.
And after you threw an interception, what went through your mind? Were you frustrated, or did you say forget about it? Or?
You have to move on. Of course, people are frustrated when it first happens, but you have to move on. Next series, next play, like nothing, because it's a game to be played. Turnovers happen, and you have to move on.